Elon Musk has long been known for his crazy ideas and futuristic inventions. To many people's surprise, Elon has made all these ideas come true, and those that are yet, he has continuously shared the progress of the project. Along with the projects Elon is well known for is the Neuralink, which sounds a little extra and more like an idea from a sci-fi movie. For those amongst us not familiar with the Neuralink, well, what is Neuralink? What's its purpose? Stay tuned as we look more into this. Hello guys, and welcome back to Tech Elon Musk, where we discuss Elon Musk news, Tesla news, SpaceX news, and much more news about Elon Musk. In today's video, we'll get to see how the public has received the idea behind the Neuralink and everything you need to know about it. What are your thoughts on having a chip implanted in your head? Many individuals will shrink in fear as they consider all possible outcomes. Many people may turn into zombies, have their lobotomies removed, or take their implants over by hackers. Alternatively, you may dismiss it as the plot from a science fiction movie. On the other hand, Elon Musk believes that implanting a chip into the brain has several advantages. And that's where Neuralink, his startup, comes in, as they're dedicated to this goal. So, how does the Neuralink function, one may wonder? Well, let's investigate this further. Thanks to advanced AI, Neuralink aims to create an interface that will allow the human brain to take advantage of today's advanced technology and information on the internet by connecting the two. A chipset called the Link is implanted in the skull of the person who consents to the treatment by cutting away a piece of the subject's head the same size as the chipset. The chip, which is tied to tiny flexible threads connecting to the brain, allows the connection and the body's most critical organ to communicate. A robot performs the installation, which is bloodless if done correctly. The connection, which is the size of a quarter, is the sole outward proof. Once the procedure is done, other wireless devices, such as cell phones, may then connect to the network to receive or transmit signals. Animals were used in several of Neuralink's investigations to demonstrate the progress. A Neuralink chip was implanted in a pig's skull, and signals from its brain were displayed for everyone to see as the animal sniffed about in one of the first public demonstrations. The following presentation was much better. The researchers were able to teach a monkey to play ping pong using just its thoughts, thanks to Neuralink. Musk claims that the technology is safe to install, operate, and remove, and that human testing will begin in 2022. He thinks his company's standards are much higher than the FDA demands. Therefore, he doesn't expect any problems receiving regulatory clearance. Once complete, Neuralink's interface might ultimately enable patients with neurological issues to operate phones or computers, according to the researchers, though they'll do it remotely. One expert hailed the absence of wires in the test done with animals as a major improvement, but more data was required. The company's initial objective is to restore digital freedom to persons with paralysis, allowing them to speak more readily through text, pursue their interests on the internet, express themselves via photography and art, and play video games as well. According to the report, the method may also theoretically be utilized to restore physical movement by utilizing the connection to read brain impulses that might be used to activate nerves and muscles in the body. However, the procedure needs to be fine-tuned. They will calibrate the decoder with the monkey by mapping brain activity patterns to joystick motions. Unfortunately, they won't be able to employ such an approach for persons who are paralyzed. Mr. Musk's response to the experiment was typically bold. He tweeted stating that the first Neuralink product will enable someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind faster than someone using thumbs. Efficiency will be a key priority when using this device once completed. There are, however, additional advantages. The possibilities, according to Musk, are limitless. It may assist paralyzed patients in regaining their ability to walk. The device will help those who have had spinal cord injuries or neurological diseases. Even if they can't walk or use their arms, Neuralink can let them manage their phones with only their brains. Neuralink can also assist persons with speech impairments to use their cell phones to put their ideas into words. In addition to the aforementioned ostensible advantages, Musk has said that the technology may assist in treating depression. Despite the device's promise, the initiative has not been well embraced by the public. The announcement of its development has elicited various reactions and views from individuals from many walks of life. The gadget has gotten a lot of flack from a lot of individuals. If you say that anything Elon Musk accomplishes isn't new or imaginative, you can anticipate a rebuke from the great man and his legion of ardent supporters. That is precisely what occurred when a British scholar criticised Musk's Neuralink project demo. The Neuralink project is a massive undertaking that aims to connect the human brain to a computer. It may one day enable patients with illnesses like Parkinson's disease to use their minds to control their bodily motions or manage machinery. There are already a lot of scientists working in this field. On the other hand, Musk has a far higher objectives than most. Speaking of building superhuman cognition, that is, strengthening the human brain in part to resist the prospect of artificial intelligence, which he regards as a threat. In a trial experiment, a pig named Gertrude was equipped with the Fitbit in your head. The little gadget captured the animal's cerebral activity and wirelessly sent it to a screen. When her nose was stroked, a succession of beeps occurred, showing activity in the area of her brain that searches for food. Some neuroscientists, though, were less than pleased. For instance, Professor Andrew Jackson, Professor of Brain Interferences at Newcastle University, was quoted in a news release from the UK's Science Media Centre, which does a beautiful job of attempting to make complicated scientific subjects approachable and comprehensive to the commoner. He said that he didn't believe there was anything innovative in the presentation. However, they are overcoming the technical difficulties of implanting many electrodes into the brain. In terms of technology, 1024 channels are not that impressive these days, but the electronics to relay them wirelessly is state of the art, and the robotic implantation is nice. The biggest challenge is what you do with this brain data. The demonstrations were quite underwhelming in this regard, and didn't show anything that hasn't been done before. He then inquired why Neuralink's research has not been published in peer-reviewed journals. A tweet was posted on Twitter that echoed the words of the professor, saying that Neuralink did nothing new. Within hours, Musk tweeted that it was an unfortunate common for many in academia to overweigh the value of ideas and underweigh the brilliance of bringing them to fruition. Many of his 38 million fans seem to agree, with some voicing their opinions loudly. Neuralink has conducted all of its research on animals, since the initial trials of the device could not be conducted on human beings because the findings would be inconclusive. This has resulted in some controversy, with individuals questioning the testing and labeling it animal cruelty. Neuralink previously showed a video of Gertrude, a pig with a chip implanted in her brain and a computer recording her neurological activity while she searched for food. However, other experts were more worried about the safety of the monkeys and pigs used in Neuralink's current trials. Dr. Katie Taylor, head of scientific and regulatory affairs at Cruelty Free International, stated that it beggars belief that animals are being exploited in this sort of disgusting, curiosity-driven experiment. It's estimated that 57% of university trials are now in the realm of fundamental research, with most of it motivated by nothing more than curiosity and not mandated by law. However, all animals were treated nicely, according to Neuralink's blog, and veterinarians assessed their care. They stated that Pega, the monkey playing the video game, lives with Code, his closest friend. The company also added that after a fun game session, they love hanging from the treehouse and resting in their hammocks. And that's all for today's video, guys. What are your thoughts on Neuralink? Do you think that using animals in these experiments to test the chip is worth being termed animal cruelty? As per Elon's words, do you think the project will be ready by 2022? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on updates about Elon Musk. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.